The sun beats down on cracked earth as a lone figure stumbles forward, every step a struggle. Thirst burns in their throat. Days have passed since the last clean water. Ahead, a small pool of stagnant water shimmers, a dangerous temptation. To drink could mean illness. To refuse, certain death. But what if there was another way? What if this person carried a secret, ancient knowledge that could turn this deadly gamble into survival? Imagine 2 small pieces of metal, copper and zinc, able to transform contaminated water into a source of life. This isn't fantasy. It's a forgotten truth, born from the wisdom of our ancestors. Today we'll explore how copper and zinc made water safe long before modern science. Join us as we reveal the power hidden in plain sight. Sometimes survival is about remembering what we've forgotten. Let's begin the journey. Long before microscopes, people knew some waters were safe, others deadly. They couldn't see bacteria but learned to protect themselves through observation and tradition. Ancient cultures discovered copper and zinc could purify water. Storing water in copper vessels made it safer to drink. Those who drank this water were healthier. These discoveries became daily rituals woven into society. Wisdom passed from mother to daughter, craftsman to apprentice. Healthier people, stronger communities, the secret of copper and zinc protected them for generations. Their legacy endures in every drop of safe water. In ancient Egypt, copper was used to sterilize wounds and purify water, as recorded in the Ebers Papyrus. Egyptians stored water in copper vessels, keeping it safe in a harsh climate. Greeks and Romans valued copper's hygienic properties. Hippocrates recommended it for healing, and Romans used it in aqueducts and baths. The Aztecs built aqueducts and used copper vessels, combining filtration and metal storage to keep water safe in Tenochtitlan. In India, Ayurveda prescribed drinking water stored in copper, tamra jal, as a health practice, protecting against disease. These civilizations, separated by oceans and centuries, all discovered the same truth. Copper and zinc could save lives. Their wisdom echoes through time, a testament to human ingenuity. For centuries, copper and zinc were cornerstones of public health. But as modern science embraced chemicals like chlorine, ancient methods faded into obscurity. The knowledge survived in traditions, but mainstream science dismissed it. In the 1970s, hospitals noticed lower infection rates in rooms with copper fixtures, sparking renewed interest. Scientists rediscovered copper's antimicrobial power, validating ancient practices. Mineral-based systems, using copper and silver ions, began replacing harsh chemicals in pools and tanks. Modern innovators, often unknowingly, recreated the conditions our ancestors used. The ancient secret was reborn, translated into the language of science. What was once folklore became cutting-edge technology. The wisdom of the past found new life in the present. The secret of copper and zinc is rooted in simple chemistry. Place both metals in water and they create a tiny electrical field, a natural battery. The water acts as an electrolyte, allowing a small current to flow. Copper is the positive electrode, zinc the negative. This current releases microscopic copper and zinc ions into the water. Copper ions disrupt bacteria and algae, punching holes in their membranes and stopping reproduction. Zinc ions enhance copper's effect, inhibiting fungi and molds. This is the oligodynamic effect. Even tiny amounts of these ions have powerful antimicrobial action. You don't need much, just a trace is enough to purify water. The process dismantles microbes at the cellular level, silently and efficiently. Over hours, harmful microbes are drastically reduced. It's a microscopic battle won by the laws of chemistry. Our ancestors harnessed this with simple observation. Now we understand the science. Today, this ancient technology is used by NASA to keep astronauts water safe on the International Space Station. NASA's system uses copper and silver electrodes to release ions, disinfecting recycled water without harsh chemicals. The same principle that protected ancient Egyptians now safeguards humans in orbit. The EPA has recognized copper alloys as antimicrobial, leading to their use in hospitals and public spaces. Copper surfaces reduce infections in schools, hospitals and transit systems. High-end pools and spas use copper-silver ionization to minimize chlorine. Some home filters include copper-zinc stages to prevent bacterial growth. From space missions to backyard pools, ancient wisdom is quietly at work. The science is proven. The applications are everywhere. The legacy of copper and zinc endures in modern life. If copper-zinc purification is so effective, why isn't it everywhere? The answer: economics. The water filter industry profits from frequent cartridge replacements. Carbon filters, reverse osmosis and UV systems all require regular parts, ensuring ongoing sales. Copper-zinc systems, however, last for years with minimal maintenance. A filter that works for a decade doesn't fit the business model of repeat purchases. So, while many high-end systems use copper-zinc for bacteria control, it's rarely advertised. The technology works quietly in the background, while disposable filters take the spotlight. The unsung hero of water purification is hidden in plain sight. Sometimes the best solutions aren't the most profitable. Build a simple 4-stage DIY filter using a large bucket, gravel, sand, activated charcoal and copper or zinc. Gravel removes debris, sand filters particles, charcoal adsorbs chemicals, and copper-zinc neutralizes bacteria. This filter mimics nature, simple, effective and accessible. In emergencies, it can be a lifesaver. Boil water for extra safety. The story of copper and zinc is more than history. It's a reminder of our lost connection to nature. Our ancestors survived by observing, understanding, and working with the world around them. They saw metals and sand as tools for survival, not just objects. Today, we rely on complex systems we barely understand. When those systems fail, we're vulnerable. Relearning ancient skills, like building a simple water filter, restores self-reliance. It empowers us to meet our own needs, demystifying survival. A copper pot becomes a purifier, sand becomes a filter. This shift in perspective is powerful. Let this story inspire you to look closer, question and experiment. Share this knowledge. Teach your family and community. By blending ancient wisdom with modern understanding, we become more resilient. Trust in the elegant solutions nature has always offered.